Hello, and welcome to the channel. I will be posting the playlist for this series in the comment section. Check it out if you want. But for now, we're going to be dealing with the third student in this series in the second half of this X Hero or X Project series. And his name is it's his two things. Gravender. Yes, Gravender. Gravender is Gravender X. Role is a tech and magic, and the team is that he is part of and the leader of Team Independent. His power is actually Pulse Ring, but it's mainly Pulse Ring is just a more advanced version of Gravity Magic, which is what his predecessor Earthshaker's ability was, but it wasn't as strong as his. His origins is he is a robotic being created by Earthshaker in his image to pass down his greatness. Now we get to the comparisons here. As I mentioned before, Earthshaker is a gravity magic user, and like before, this is a replacement for Earthshaker in the modern day of my series. So he also took on his role as a tech magic, and despite him being white colored, he's actually a robotic being himself. And due to his attitude, he is very, very full of himself and thinks himself as the most important robotic being in the universe and the strongest one. So he transferred that personality to his creation. So this is where the torn shirt comes into play. I tried to have him look exactly like him because I would imagine someone with his personality would dress his creation just like himself, down to the torn pants and the boots. The boots, torn pants, and shirt. Even the undershirt is ripped as well. And the rings, all these rings come from the drawing he's based off of. Same thing goes with the golden teeth. And as for the purple color of the rings, it's the color of this right here. His his gravity ring, the gravity rings he had, but he only had a few gravity rings, which is why he could use these rings to compress things using gravity pressure, aka gravity magic. But for him, he's very reliant on these rings to the point that each one of these rings are a weapon in themselves that he can they actually remove off of his suit and become like pressure points on the ground when he places them down. And they can grow to any size he wants, meaning if he wanted to put a gravity ring around a building, he could, destroying it using pure gravity pressure, making him one of the strongest students. Not the top 5 strongest, but one of the strongest, because there's many students coming that will be way stronger than him. And as for the special part of his uniform, It is the fact that his sleeves are torn, giving him the more rugged, Aztec-y, man-made look. Same reasoning, he actually has that too. And as for his boots, they like the little things right here on the side of his boots are on his soles. That's why you can't see them, but they're there. Well, that will be all for Gravender. Hope you like this video. The original piece he's based off of and his illustration is on my art page, which will be in the description of this video. Like, comment, subscribe, all that goodness, and have yourselves a wonderful day. Peace.